The Fun They Had by Isaac Asimov. Very short questions with answers. Who is the author of The Fun They Had? Isaac Asimov. When is the story set? In the year 2157. What did Tommy find in the attic? A real printed book. What was the date Margie wrote in her diary? 17 May 2157. What surprised Margie about the book? The words didn't move and were printed on paper. How old was Margie? 11 years old. How old was Tommy? 13 years old. What did Tommy say about the book? It was about school. What subject was Margie struggling with? Geography. Who was called to check Margie's teacher? The county inspector. What was the inspector's appearance? He was a round little man with a red face. What did the inspector bring with him? A box of tools with dials and wires. What did the inspector give Margie? An apple. What did Margie hope when the inspector came? That he would take the teacher away. What was the problem with Margie's teacher? The geography sector was too fast. What did the inspector do to the teacher? He slowed down the geography sector. How long was Tommy's teacher once taken away? Nearly a month. What did Margie say about men being teachers? She said a man isn't smart enough. What did Tommy say about old teachers? They were men who taught in school buildings. What did Margie think about old schools? She thought they were fun. Where was Margie's school? In a room next to her bedroom. When did her school function? At the same time every day except Saturday and Sunday. What was the mechanical teacher's screen showing? Lessons and questions. What was Margie asked to insert in the slot? Yesterday's homework. What lesson was the mechanical teacher showing? Addition of proper fractions. How did Margie feel during the lesson? She was thinking about old schools. What did Margie imagine about the past? Children learning and playing together. Why didn't Margie want a strange man teaching her? Because she didn't feel comfortable. What did Tommy say about school buildings? All the kids went there. What did Margie like about the old school idea? Children learning the same thing and helping each other. Why did Tommy laugh at Margie? Because she didn't know old teachers were human. What did Margie say quickly to Tommy? I didn't say I didn't like it. What did Tommy do to the book after school? Tucked it under his arm and walked away. What kind of book did Margie and Tommy read? A real paper book about school. What did telebooks look like? They appeared on television screens. What did Margie hate the most about school? Writing homework in punch code. At what age did Margie learn punch code? At the age of 6. What did Margie's mother believe about learning? Kids learn better at regular hours. What did Margie think about kids in old times? They must have loved going to school. What does the story compare? Future schooling with past traditional schooling. Who is Mrs. Jones in the story? Margie's mother. What does Margie do before entering the schoolroom? Ask Tommy if she can read the book letter. Who told Margie about printed books in the past? Her grandfather. What was Margie's reaction to printed book? She found them funny and strange. What is a punch code? A system used to write answers for the mechanical teacher. Why was Tommy not looking at Margie when talking? He was busy reading the book. What does the story suggest about modern learning? It can be lonely and mechanical. What emotion does Margie feel at the end? Longing for old schools. What did the children do at old schools according to Margie? Played and studied together. What is the main idea of the story? Human interaction makes learning enjoyable.